Bienvenidos to the MexicoRadioTalkShow.com. Tonight, man, we got a live special guest tonight. Bienvenidos a todos. We got Maria Victoria Perez checking in. We got a live special guest tonight, man. We got a live interview tonight, man. Late night show, man. We did a little bit started late tonight. 45 minutes on the top of the hour, man. We're a little bit late for you guys, man. So hopefully we can get some people to check in. Hit that like button, hit that share button, man. Don't be shy. Guess who we're going to have in the studio for the New Mexico Radio Talk Show? Live in action, man. We're going to have in studio interview. Former drummer, Michael Sagado, with Chris Rocha. He's going to come into the New Mexico Radio Talk Show. He's on his way to the Mexico Radio Talk Show headquarters. So we want to welcome in to everybody out there, man. We got Paul and Jessica out there, man. The managers of the New Mexico Radio Talk Show checking in. Bienvenidos. We got Isaac De Los Santos with the Cartel Records are in La Casita. Oh yeah, man. We're ready to get this party started, man. We're ready to we also want to welcome everybody out there, man. Don't forget, man, we got a lot of people checking in, man. We're live. We're live, ladies and gentlemen. We're live on Roku TV, we're live on YouTube, we're live on Facebook. Hit that like button, hit that share button, man. Don't forget, man, we are the #1 podcast in La Onda, man. We're glad to be back, man. Hope you guys, everybody had a wonderful Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. It's a celebration of the man upstairs, Jesus Christ. So hopefully everybody had an amazing time, amazing gifts. I know we had an amazing time. We're ready. We're back. We're back. Ready to party down with you guys on the MexicoRadioTalkShow.com. The show doesn't stop for the talk show, man. We're busy every single day. My co-host is having a little bit of issues. Oh, it's a little loud. Where you at, Laura? Hey, where you hanging out at tonight? Can you hear me, Laura? Can you hear me out there? Having a little bit of technical difficulty, so bear with us, ladies and gentlemen. In the meantime, Laura, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Laura? Thank you, Maria Victoria, for sharing. That's right, man. We got a lot of music for you guys, man. We're going to get this party started, man. We're waiting on Chris Rocha, man. He's on his way to the New Mexico Radio Talk Show headquarters. We're going to kick it off. We got some Puerto Cartel Records artists también, man. We got María Victoria Pérez, Sueños Infinitos para todos ustedes. So hopefully you guys are ready to party down with the New Mexico Radio Talk Show while Chris Rocha gets down to the New Mexico Radio Talk Show. He's headed on the way. Laura, can you hear me? think she's having some technical difficulties out there because we can't hear her. I don't think she can hear us. While she works on her sound out there, we got some music for you guys, man. We're gonna kick it off like this, man. This is how we do our shows, man. We do our shows a little bit different, man. We got a lot of shows. We got a lot of music, man. We got a lot of different music. We got new music. We got old school. We got it all, man. We got Sueños Infinitos going like this, man, by beautiful Maria Victoria Perez. It goes a little bit of something like this. That's so 1, 2. Laura, can you hear me? Laura, hey, can you hear me, girl? Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully you can hear me out there. I don't know if all our let me see. I'm getting a lot of people checking in. So we got a special guest, man. This guy plays a lot of instruments. He plays with a lot of bands. He's been in the business a long time, and he made an effort, man, to come all the way to our little studio, man. I mean, we're working on our studio, so want to welcome in my good friend. Want to welcome in talented drummer. This guy is an amazing drummer, man. He played with Michael Salgado, and this guy is very talented. I want to bring in. Let me see if I can get my camera going here for you guys, so you can see him. He's very handsome. All right, so just be on the lookout. All right. I want to bring in talented Chris Rocha. What's going on, Chris?
What's up?
Can you hear me?
I can't hear you.
What about now?
Nah.
Can you hear me now?
Mm,
I can hear you.
I can't hear you. Can you hear me now? Now I can hear you.
Hey, there we go.
There it is.
There we go. There we go. There we go. We got Chris Rocha all the way from Texas. What's going on, Chris?
Nothing much, man. Just visiting, stopping by.
Hey, man, we appreciate you, man, taking some time out of your busy schedule, man. And I mean, I know you probably just got off work, and then that's what it takes, man, to get off work, man, and come to the New Mexico Radio Talk Show, man. So, what brings you to our lovely city, man?
Well, actually, what brought me here was helping out a good friend of mine, Andy Herrera. I'm sure you know him.
Oh, of course, yeah, I know him very well.
We're helping his sister with the her house.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Yeah,
Because you guys had a major flood, like 3 months ago in October or something like that, right?
yeah, we got a major flood, man. It was devastating, man. I mean, lucky that and fortunately we didn't get plastered. I mean, and I had just got home from the nightclub when all this stuff was happening, and I was just at a pizza joint at Peter Piper's up north, man, and so I was going to the nightclub, and then I just seen the big burst of, I just seen a lot of Facebook stuff, man, and I just seen everybody's cars floating down Main Street, and then I seen people on top of roofs. I said, "What the heck?" In just split seconds, man.
That's what Andy told me. Man, it was bad. And so we're just trying to do the best of our knowledge, man, to help as much as we can. But we're here, so got to do what we got to do.
Exactly. No, we appreciate everything you do, man. So I mean, let's talk about your music career, man. So what got you started into wanting to be a physical musician, man? Did somebody inspire you, or how did all this start, man?
Man, I'm not gonna lie. When I was growing up, well, yeah, at 5 years old, I would play drums and whatnot. But I actually wanted to become a bass player, man. But my dad, we're 12 siblings,
Wow.
and all my brothers they play an instrument. So my dad said, "No, you're not gonna play no bass. You're gonna sit on the drums," and that's what kept me there.
Exactly.
Yeah. But ever since, here I am, 29 years later, man. On the
And 29.
drums, yeah.
Wow. And how many different musicians did you get to fill in for, or that you can name that
I'm
that
not
you got to share the stage with, man?
as far as filling in for other musicians. Nah, it was rare. It was more local when it came to filling in for other drummers. But as far as sharing the stage, oh man, from Ramon Ayala to Grupo Firme to, I mean, just every town artist you could possibly think of. You know, we've I am very blessed to say I have a Latin Grammy and I have a few awards as well, going to awards. But those are all blessings, man. That's all it is.
And I mean, and a lot of these artists nowadays, man, that's what they're shooting for, man, is shooting for the Latin Grammys and shooting for awards, and And it's always nice to get an award because for your hard work and hard talents. But to me, it's not even about that, man. It's just about just the hard work and dedication, man.
Well, I mean, you only get there. The only way you get there is by doing it for your fans.
Exactly.
Just without them, you ain't nobody. In the Tejano world, I've always said it, and I will always say it. The only way you can come up and be somebody is you help each other.
Exactly.
I've seen a lot of hate towards these musicians, and that's not the way it works. They don't realize that if you help each other, man, you become better. You be better. You know what I mean?
And I think that's what it's going. I mean, and it's been like that, Polly. Even Polly, when you were in, I mean, started out, and it's even worse now, man. I see it even. They say what's wrong with our industry? Tejano's going away. It's not even our Tejano is going away. It's everybody. Just clashing with each other instead of working together.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean by that. That's
Exactly.
they compete against each other instead of making music for their fans. Forget about the competition, man. Do for your people, the people that made you. Do for them.
Exactly.
That's one way to become somebody. Because all it is, it's a memorability you're leaving behind.
Exactly. No, we just got a lot of people checking in, Chris. I don't know if you could see some comments over there on your end over there. I got some
I
comments over
actually
here.
can't see the comments, man. And even if they were there, I still wouldn't be able to see them. I'm in my mid 40s, man. Yeah, I can't see. I can't see that well anymore.
No, I'm still young, man. I'm still young.
How old are you, hen dog?
I'm 29, man.
Oh man,
I'm about to be the dirty 30 in May, so I still got 5 months,
I
five
think
six
I
months.
got you. I got you beat by what? 16,
Hey,
17?
hey, man.
Yeah, I just turned 46, man.
No, we got a few comments out there, man. We got Gigi La Chicana Guerrero is in la casa. We got our own co-host in the house. We got Laura Sanchez in the house. Laura Sanchez, you got any questions out there for Chris Rocha out there? I know you're out there hanging out and you're tuning in with us. You're having a good time with us. And got any questions for Mr. Chris Rocha?
What was that?
Can you repeat that one more time, Laura? No, you're cutting in and out.
You either cutting in and out, or you're having too many drinks.
Yeah. She can hear us, but we can't hear her. She's cutting in and out. No, we got no.
Tell
We
her
got
to put it down on a comment.
put it down on a comment, Laura, and I'll ask it for you if you're having trouble. I got you, girl. That's what we're
Yeah,
here.
she's
Teamwork.
laughing. Yeah, it's because it keeps breaking out. I don't know.
So I know you play drums for. I mean, you're over here looking at my wall of fame over here. I mean, I got a lot of legends on here, of course, and I have Michael Salgado over here. I know you play drums for Michael. So, what is it like being able to share the stage with such a talented musician?
For one, I started back in professionally. I started back in 1995 with this band called Grupo Isamar.
Wow.
Those they were from Monterrey, so I played with them. Then I played with this other band called Ángel del Amor, but they were totally the opposite of the style of music that I play, which was theirs was tropical.
Right.
Then I started with my compadrito Juan Ramos, de allá Nuevo Laredo. Played with him a few years, and then I went with Mr. Michael Salgado, and that's 17 and a half years, 18, algo por ahí. But
Wow, that's a long time, man.
Michael, man, he wasn't only my boss. That man's my best friend, man. I love that man.
And then at the same time, man, you become family, man, because you're on the road, you know, 7 nights a week.
Yeah,
I mean, now it's a couple gigs here, but back then, is every day, man. Is you're on the road.
yeah.
I mean, there was no stopping,
Oh
man.
yeah, no. The thing is, when we would play at a state, man, it was like you go play 4 days out of the week, but you're doing 2, 3 shows a night.
Exactly.
It's like, man, it's crazy. And now I play with Ramon Ayala's brother, which is Fidencio Ayala.
Oh yeah, that's what you were telling me, man. The last time we chatted up on the phone, man. You're with another grupo, man. And how's that going, man?
It's good. I mean, we don't play as much, but that's okay. It is what it is. But Matter of fact, last week we just did Monala's Posada. We got to play in that one.
Oh wow, how did that go, man?
It was good, man. You're talking about more than 10,000 people in that thing. But it was awesome. It was literally around the street in Monala Drive, in front of his house. Everything.
Oh wow, so they had like a little block party or what?
I don't know about little block, but if you got 10,000 people in that block, it's not little, man. But it's that whole street, you know. But it's in front of his house. They do the whole show in front of his house. But he's been doing it for several years.
Man, 10,000, that's all arousal, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. But yeah, it was good. But going back to Michael Salgado, I mean, that man right there, man, he's the best boss I've ever had.
And what kind of advice that has he led you for your musical career? What kind of things that he had to say for you that's always stuck with you for your career?
The advice that my compadre Michael would always tell me, man, is never give up, man. Never give up. Keep pushing forward, man. He taught me a lot about the business. He really did. That's why I respect that man a lot. He loved the way I played. It was always good, positive vibes with that man. You know what I mean? I have nothing bad to say about that man.
Exactly.
You know, somewhere down the road, after 17 years, you know, and people would ask me, "Why'd you get out?" And, hey, man, sometimes we tend to get off that line. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I'm too damn old to be lying. You know? You f up, and that's just it. You know, you just gotta admit it, take it like a man. But now I'm happy to see my son.
No, I mean
play
I've
with
seen
him
him
now,
several shows, man, and just lefty, man.
Yeah.
Just I mean, God Almighty, man. I seen him at Fanfare, man, and just phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and we learn from our mistakes, man. It's like I told my son, don't do the shit your dad did, man. You know, excuse my language, but that's just me. And I always tell him, you know, better not find out you disrespect my compadre, because if I never hit you before, I can spank you. You know, those type of things. But just parenting, man.
So now your son plays with Michael, correct?
Yes, he's been there. Shit, I think he's going on 2 years, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, every time I see him on stage, it's like, man,
Hey, that's
I'm a proud father, man. And a lot of people tell me, man, you taught him well. He plays just like you. No, I'm not gonna lie. This is the first time I say it on any type of social media.
Exactly.
Live. I've never taught my son how to play. Never in my life have I taught that kid how to play.
Wow.
He learned by watching, but I never like sat him, hey, do it like this, do it. Nah, that kid's been right behind my butt ever since he was like that, man. So he learned himself, man. He learned himself. I never taught him anything. Now that I go see him play with Michael, when I catch one or two boo-boos, then I'm like, hey, what happened there? He goes, nah, Dad, what do you know? Yeah, so nah, but I always get the goosebumps, you know. It's like just a proud father, man.
No, I mean, you have to be a proud father. I mean, he's a little Chris, man.
Little Chris, that's what they call him, little Chris. But no, he's good, man.
He's
good.
talented, man.
As a matter of fact, shout out to my son and his wife and my grandbabies that I miss a lot, and my daughters back home, and the wife, and everybody out there in San Antonio, Floresville, Texas. That's where I was raised.
And I want to give a big shout out, man, to not just only your crew, but your significant other, man, because you've been on the road for such a long time, man. I mean, it takes a lot to have a significant partner, girlfriend, wife. It doesn't matter what you are. It takes a lot because these musicians are traveling day in and day out, and for your wife and everybody, your family to put up with that for so many years, it's phenomenal, man.
It's crazy you say that, because I've never said it either on national or any social media, but a lot of them bus musicians, yes, we travel and it's hard because you don't know what you're going to run into on the road.
Exactly.
It's either you run into it or they run into you. You know what I mean? But I think the hardest part of being a musician or being married to a musician is your spouse waiting for you back home, not knowing what's going to happen. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's hard. So my hat's off to the women that put up with our crap. You know?
No, it's true, man. It's true because I mean, it takes a lot for for even a male or female. I mean,
Yeah, it's
whatever.
vice versa, man.
I mean, it takes a lot because, like I said, you're day in and day out with the travel. I mean, look where you are right now. You're in Roswell.
Yeah,
You're 15 hours from some part of Texas and
yeah,
9 hours from San Antonio.
yeah,
So
exactly.
it's like for and I mean you're out here for work, and I mean my hats off to the women, man, and especially the women for making it possible for that, man.
Yeah, so I told my wife I was coming over. She goes, "You better not go drinking."
Oh, I think I have a beer in the fridge. No,
Nah, I'm not gonna go drink, man. I'm just gonna go visit this man that he's been telling me for what 3 years already.
At least, yeah.
That's what I was telling Damien. I'm like, man, he's been inviting me to his show for the past 2 3 years, if I'm not mistaken.
And it's always you're either on the road, you're busy, and that's how it happens with these musicians, man, and with our podcast, man. It's so virtual, man, that we send a link to the cell phone. And I mean back then they didn't have links. I mean this is what you had to do. You had to travel 15 to 9 hours to 30 hours to do the interview.
To do the interview because now you can send everything through Facebook or what is it, Instagram,
There you go.
Snapchat,
Yeah,
and
TikTok. Yeah, all those.
TikTok.
Yeah, YouTube. Yeah,
All that
it's
stuff is, man, it's crazy.
yeah. I mean back then when you were starting out, they didn't have all that, man. So
I had a pager. Had a pager. It was like, what was it that H was? I mean, yeah, the H and the E and the L's and O was hello.
wow.
Yeah, on your pager.
Now that's old school.
Mhm. But there were numbers. It was numbers that you had to use, if I'm not mistaken. Or I'm getting it. Which one was it? It was something like that. But or the 911.
But you give that
Those
to the
were,
kids these days, they wouldn't even know how to
they
use
wouldn't
it.
even know how to use a pager, bro. And man, give them a phone or these games that they play. I don't know what those
Yeah,
games are
yeah, the
called.
PS5s, PS6s, and all
No,
this
so
stuff.
you know about that? I'm sure you play those things too. That's why you
No,
don't get enough rest.
well, no, bro. I mean, I have every poly PlayStation you could possibly think of except the PS5 because they don't drop the price. It's still like $500.
I actually laughed at my son because he was pissed off because my granddaughter Janaea spilled a soda on his. I was like, yes, payback, buddy. Your turn now. So yeah. And so this day he hasn't bought one, but I know what he's waiting for. He ain't gonna get it from me. But yeah,
No, it's just like I mean, all this stuff, man, is technology, man. It's just crazy. It's just like like same thing with all this music, man. It's like just email and Dropbox. They send it to you. I mean, all these record companies, they just send it to you nowadays. Before you had to go to the studio, record it, and then they had to wait for it. Now they just send it to the
oh
to their
yeah,
manager,
like
producer,
they
and
have
bam,
this little what is it?
USB flash drive.
USB flash drive, and boom, that's it. They can even if you're gonna do a duel with somebody or whatever the case may be, just send that flash drive and that's it, man. Put your voice in there or whatever it is. Because I have a guy, his name's Chris from Monterrey. He has that style like Ramon Ayala
Okay,
and sings like he has that Antonio Coronado type
okay.
of voice. He wants me to record some drum tracks and second voice with him. So he's gonna do. I don't know how he wants to do it. I don't know how to do that stuff, to be honest with you. But he said, no, all we have to do is just link up and put the headphones and that's it. But bro, I don't know how to get started on that, man.
Yeah, it's tough, man.
I can get on Facebook and you tag me and I'll click on it and I'm there. But other than that, I don't.
Yeah, all this technology, man. Nowadays, like you said, I mean, all they got to do is put it on a USB flash drive and or we transfer. Bam, you're in the
Mhm.
studio of somebody else's, and they're putting your tracks
Yeah,
on
it's crazy,
voice
bro.
on somebody else's,
It's
man.
crazy, man. But
But back then, you'd have to take the whole band to go record.
you had to, and you would spend, bro. I remember one time we were Michael was still with Freddie Records, Freddie Martinez
Right?
in Corpus, and we were recording an album, and I think it was Con Amor o Sin Amor, the very first album that I recorded with Michael in 2004, 2005, something. 17-hour days, bro, in that damn studio.
Oh wow!
Like crazy, bro. Very crazy. I'm like, damn, that's just one song. You know, and throughout the years, it's like, shit, man. Now it's we do 5, 6 songs in a day. You know what I mean? But that's where you come to notice that the more you practice or the more you do this, you just become better, man. Practice makes perfect. You're never told to learn something new, man. Never. Every day you learn something.
Yeah, I learn something every single day. I mean, there's things I don't even know about this laptop, and I learn about it every day. I'm like, oh crap, it does that. Okay,
The only
nice.
thing I know how to do when it comes to a laptop is just open that sucker, turn it on, and press enter. That's it. I don't know how to mess with those things, man.
And same thing with this podcast board. I'm sure. I mean, I'm always looking because, like, when I do my music show, I'm always looking for like a clapper, for like an audience clapper, and I'm like, I'm sure this board has something like that. I got to figure it out.
Bro, you'd be surprised. They have everything, man.
It's
How long have you been doing this?
well, I
Podcasting?
started with an online radio station probably about 7 years ago, man, with
Okay.
downloadlivesradio.com. And I've been with that station for quite a while, man. I was on there for like 7 years or so, and it was, I mean, of course, a little bit different than this because I wouldn't be able to do the interviews like this, but it was all audio, and I've
So do
interviewed.
you prefer it like this now or what? Because you have more of a like a one-to-one type of thing, or
I To me, it doesn't matter, man, because I've done audio interviews on my podcast board. I
because
mean,
they get to come over here and be like, man, they came to my crib.
yeah, they came to my house. I'm like, hey, man, that's cool, which is awesome. And then, I mean, I've done this for quite a while. The podcast, I think 3 years, going on 3 years, and I love every single moment of it. I'm on 4 nights a week, sometimes on Friday, sometimes on Saturday, sometimes on Sunday. You never know when somebody's releasing a single. You may be releasing a single on a Friday. I'm gonna put it out there.
Now that you mentioned that, man, it's been in my it's been messing with my head, man, to record something like that. Do a little, just for demo. But yeah, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna
Yeah,
get
so that's how long I've been doing the radio station. 7 years, and then this about 3 years, and been kicking off very strong. I've had Freddie Martinez on the podcasts. I've had Joe Bravo on the Dollars Radio. Had like 15 seconds, but hey, 15 seconds is better than none.
yeah.
Um, I've had Ruben Ramos on my podcast. Had some big names out there, man. Had Shelly Lattes before she retired, and she remembered. It was right before I had asked her right before her last show,
Mhm.
and she totally forgot that she had a big show. Um, so she like, I'll do it after the first of the year. Well, she called me the next day. She's like, hey, let's schedule that interview. So we scheduled the interview, and that was the last interview that she was
That's
doing.
crazy, huh?
And then now she's doing her thing with her own label, her own
I,
stuff,
I
the
heard I
artist.
heard something about that.
So and it just and just I've had different artists, man, and I support all the artists, man. New artists, legendaries, I support it all.
So I was just telling my buddy. As a matter of fact, shout out to my buddy Damien.
Yeah, big shout out to Damien in the house. We got Damien in the house.
He's a
Big
good
shout out to Damien.
he's a good dude, man. He's that guy. No matter what time I call him, he's always there to help me out, man. So he made the trip with me over here, and we're gonna get her done, like he says. So
So
don't worry, I got this.
how long are you in town for, man?
Well, we're here till Sunday, but we might be coming back after the New Year's, which is the following Thursday.
Ah, la
We'll see.
máquina.
Yeah, because I was here last week as well.
Yeah, that's what you had said. You had called me on Saturday, and I was at a DJ gig in Artesia, which is 30 minutes from here. So, well, probably on the route you probably come in through, unless you come in from Tatum.
Well, that's not the route I come in through, but when I was leaving last week, my GPS, my phone didn't want to work, so I didn't know where the hell I was driving to. I had to literally call my wife, man, and tell her, hey, man, I need you to figure something out because I don't know where the hell I'm at. She always says me and my peanut brain, I have no sense of direction. So she literally had to, what do they call that, pin drop or whatever? She had to do that. She had to send me that so I could click on that for my GPS to work, bro.
Wow.
That's how I got home. I was totally going the opposite way. because I normally go through over here like through San Angelo,
Oh, okay.
Bernard, all that. What is it? Something Bearfield or what was he? But I was going through Artesia and I told him, man, I'm already going Carlsbad. What the hell am I doing? Speaking of Carlsbad, un saludo para la familia Hernandez, Anthony Hernandez and his family. They're real big fans of Michael, man. Very big fans of Michael. He's got a lot of personal stuff with him. And he's a real big fan, man. Shout out to that family over there. Carlsbad, New Mexico. Yes, sir.
Man, yeah. I mean, yeah. That's. I mean, it's a good route. If I mean that route does suck to go. I mean, because you have to go through. I think it's Artesia, Carlsbad, and then Pecos.
Pecos,
Loving or
Ozona,
Pecos,
and
something like that.
Pecos, Ozona, and Sonora, and all
Man,
that.
man, that Pecos and Ozona, man, that's only a 2-lane highway, man. That's a dangerous highway, man.
Yeah.
They're supposed to make it a 4-lane, but we don't know when.
Yeah. No, it's crazy.
So many tragedies that happened on that highway, and I guess they're never gonna fix it. I guess.
I've seen a lot of accidents, man, throughout the years on that highway.
So I mean, lately, I mean, normally that's the normal route that we've been going, but my mom and my grandma they're scared when we take that road because it's one is dangerous. I mean, a lot of potholes and messes up your front end and
A lot of
torpedo.
curves, man. A lot of curves. And they've been having a lot of construction. I just saw that, like I said, how I got lost.
Exactly.
I got to make another turn.
But our route, we take the Tatum route to I think it's Brownsville, and then we shoot up that way.
Oh,
Largo
really?
La Mesa that way.
Okay, yeah, that's where we came through. I thought it was, what is it, Brownsfield or
Brownsville, something like that. One of those towns.
it's something field. I know it was something field.
Plains, yep.
Plains and like San Angelo, Bernard.
Yep, that's where we've been taking lately.
It takes you through Junction.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's about 30 to 45 minutes
that's all
faster.
right.
I mean, when we go to San Antonio, man, we're in no hurry. When we come back, we're even no hurry because I don't want to go to the work the next day.
Yeah, no, and we don't mind that route because we always. I literally just introduced this guy to the Ossops chimichangas.
Oh my gosh, man.
They are. My wife had tried those things. She always wondered what we would talk about because my daughter-in-law loves those things.
Oh, they're good.
So I told my wife, no, they have them at Ossops, the chimichangas. I've never had those things, but she tried them and she liked them. She said, man, they're pretty good.
Well, they're not called world famous for nothing.
Yeah, no, that's what I was telling Damien. I'm like, man, dude,
But they're gut busters, though.
and only in West Texas you'll find them maybe in other parts of Texas, but they're not as good as the Ossops in going toward West Texas.
Yeah, it's just a little bit different. Yeah,
There's something about it.
Well, just like they got the Allsup's chocolate milk. I mean, they changed it from plains to Allsup's. I mean, it's still similar good, but it's not good as plains. They got the actual manufacturer in Plains, Texas. So.
My little homie over here was all smiling and giggling and stuff because Plains is his last name and it's actually spelled the way it's on the sign. That's his last name.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
It's all right. Yeah. He didn't know. So he was all excited. Oh, I gotta take a picture of that. Boom! I passed that thing with 85 miles an hour. Hey, there it is, bro. There's your state line. Yeah. Yeah, I passed it at 85 miles an hour. I'm like, 80, you passed it.
So, Chris, there's a lot of youngsters that want to learn to play a musician, or instruments, and be musicians. I mean, there's a lot of talent out there nowadays. Oh my gosh, man! I just looked on my Facebook earlier, and I'm like, God, look at this kid playing the harmonica. I'm like, holy crap! And this is before I got on my podcast. But what kind of advice can you give somebody that wants to learn to play an instrument or learn the drums or learn something? What kind of advice would you like to give
Man,
somebody?
the best advice I could give a kid that wants to go that route is be humble, man, and don't ever give up. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise, because yes, you can. You can do it. Just keep punching, like Sylvester Stallone says, man. Keep punching. But yeah, just be humble, and don't let that fame change you, because it's we're all humans, man. We're all humans. Look at me. I played with the best. And I call it the best because they are the best in my eyes. That's just
Exactly.
it. Everybody has their best. And Michael Salgado and Fidencio Ayala, who I played with, they're simply the best to me, man.
Mhm.
That's never made me change who I am or money. I've had money. There's days that I've had money, and there's days that I don't have money, but I'm still the same person.
Exactly.
That's just it. But you got to work for what you want. That's it. But stay humble. Don't let nobody change your attitude because once you let that collar pass your head, you're out. That's
It's
it.
over with.
You're going to be talked about very bad. So, no. That's what I tell my son. Anybody that asks you for a picture, I'll give you a crap where you're at. Take it because that's who made you. Remember that.
Yeah, you're
Mhm.
fat.
Yeah. But that's it. Now we can hear her. So, what was your question?
I know.
I wanted to know what you had going on for the future, like any events or any upcoming stuff that you had going on.
No, as far as with Fidencio Ayala, like we're January the 23rd, we're supposed to shoot another video for another song that he has. But
Okay.
other than that, nothing out of, que digas, nada nuevo. Nothing.
No.
Nomás trabajando como todo hombre debe trabajar. That's just it. But thank you for the question. But no, that's it. Just living life, a happy life with my grandkids. And one of my daughters is expecting too. She's due in March.
Oh
So I'm
wow.
like, man, Mija, what if you have the baby in my mom's birthday, March 8th? So it's in that area, man.
Oh wow. Well, congratulations.
Thank you. But
So
yeah, I
what
have
about next year? Like what do you look forward to next year then? In this upcoming year besides being a new grandpa again?
as far as next year, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't look into life that far because we don't know if
Okay.
we're gonna be here tomorrow. So
Mhm.
as long as God gives me the next day, every day to open my eyes, it's all that matters to me. And then we'll figure it out when we get there on that
Right.
next year, in a few days. So that's it. But God is good all the time.
I see.
I'm just enjoying life because of my kids, my wife, and my
Mhm.
grandkids, Janae and Gianna. Man, I always make fun of my wife because she could never get it right because they're both kids. I don't know how
Right.
confusing that is. It ain't confusing to me. But yeah, that's about it. Nothing major. Just living life day by day. Just trying to live it happy.
What about
Normal.
traveling? You got any travel plans?
Travel. I always love to travel, and I'll travel many times as I can in a month if God
Mhm.
lets. I'm one
Wow,
of
okay.
I'm one of those guys that if I get back home, it's like my wife tells me, "What are we gonna do?" I don't know. As soon as I say I don't know, the next second I tell her, "Let's go over there." Thing is, we love to go to casinos, man. That's our weak.
Okay.
That is like our weakness.
Hey, it
Really.
doesn't it
Mhm.
doesn't hurt to gamble every now and then, man. You never know when it's gonna be your lucky
Well, it
day and hit
hurts
the
when you're just
millions.
putting in and you're
Well,
not. You're
yeah, it does.
you're just putting in and we're not making anything.
Right.
Well, last week she came with me. We went to
Oh,
Ruidoso.
yeah, they got some pretty
We
good
went to
ones
two
over there.
casinos. Well, they
Well, I
weren't.
mean, they only got like
They
two, but
they have three. They have three. We did research, but they're not that good, and because I lost my, you know what, man. But yeah, but it was the experience. It
Mhm.
was all
That's nice.
so. Yeah, but that's one thing we love to do. We
yeah,
love
it
to go to
hurt. It hurts your
casinos.
pocket when you keep ditching out. You're like, ah, la máquina.
Yeah.
Especially like because we travel that way to go to Tucson and go to Phoenix. 'Cause we got family in Phoenix, and when we go that route, I hate to stop to take a pee pee at the casino because I already know
You
$20
ain't coming back out.
is gonna be $100.
Oh yeah. The Arizona, man. As a matter of fact, un saludo a la familia Salgado in Arizona and all of Stanton, Big Springs, Midland, everywhere. Toda la
Mhm.
familia Salgado, man. Very humble family. Pero un
Nice.
saludo para todos ellos. So that was it. That's the question. Yeah, nomás esa.
No, we just got a lot of people checking in. We got Hila Pena checking in. We got Delpha Rodriguez checking in. We got Gigi La Chicana Guerrero checking in. We got Rigo Rodriguez checking in. We got Paul and Jessica checking in. We got Maria Victoria Perez checking in. We got Victoria, Texas. Isaac de los Santos checking in.
Rigo Rodriguez. Why does that name sound familiar? It doesn't say De Leon
Hello,
on there.
everyone. Hello, everyone.
You got Ana Maria Rosas checking in. Got a lot of people checking in.
Well, that's good. Un saludo para todos ellos. I just can't see the comments here, but I wouldn't be able to see them anyways because I wear glasses. Sorry. No, no son los lentes, es la bola de vidrio, cabrón. Ya, ya.
No es el mono, son los lentes, no es el mono.
No, es el mono. But yeah, no, no. So, un saludo a todos, man. Yeah, un saludo para
Yes, hello, everyone.
my brother-in-law and my sister that are over there in Allende, Coahuila, if I'm not mistaken. Saludo a toda la familia. De León, no me acuerdo cómo. Yo nomás le digo De León, I think his last name De León. I've never even really known his last name, to be honest with you, pero un saludo a la familia de Allende, Coahuila. Y pues todo México, que es una chulada.
Yeah, we got a lot of people checking in, man. You got a lot of fans, man. You got a lot of fans.
Hello,
Chris.
Gigi. Hello.
Yep, you got a lot of fans, brother.
So
Mhm.
you're humble, bro. We go back to that humble word, man.
And I think a lot of people need to take that advice right there, man, and listen to this interview and just listen to what Chris Sarocha just said, man. You got to stay humble.
You have to.
Mhm.
Life is too
That's the
short.
key word, staying humble, because that is just definitely awesome if you stay humble.
People don't realize that, you're trying to do something, but you can't get it right. Keep trying. Get
Mhm.
there. You'll get there. You might make something up, but you're going to make it work. So
Right.
just don't give up, man. Don't give up. For all you people that have their moms and their fathers, man, cherish that. I don't have mine anymore, but I wish I did. Take care of them.
Yes, always
There, are,
cherish your loved ones.
yeah, there aren't no phone calls to heaven, people. So make that phone call now that you have them.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
Yeah, it's been 9 months since I haven't had my father, and I mean, this was like the toughest couple of days, man. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, it was kind of tough, man. Especially on our family, man, because my dad was a character himself, and he played our Santa Claus for us, and we're kind of looking during Christmas time, and we're like, when Santa Claus going to arrive, and we don't got a Santa Claus, and then we don't want to bring in a Santa Claus because
It's not the same.
right, it's not our Santa Claus.
It's not the same. Yeah, I know, man. Like we just recently had like 3 weeks ago, a month ago, my my mom's older sister, the only sister that was still alive,
Wow.
85. She just passed away.
Wow.
Good woman.
Condolences to you, man.
Yeah, she was a good woman, man. Good woman. But I go back to that. Take care
Man,
of you.
hope I live to 85. You see, I'm growing sideways.
Bro, I'm telling you, as long as we just keep growing, it's all that matters. We're still alive. We can handle the rest, right? But yeah, bro. Like I said, I mean, just stay humble, man. There's nothing wrong with that. That ego some people have, man, is just out of this world, bro. 'Cause I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I get like that too, but I'm like, what are you doing, dude? Get your head out of your butt, man. Don't be like that. Appreciate it. That's why I appreciate this guy, man. I really do.
And it's really tough to call some people friends because they just sometimes they just turn on you real quick.
Well,
It's tough.
yeah, it's very. I don't even know what to say about that one. Yeah, I just rather keep on my shit. Yeah, I'll keep my mouth shut on that. No comment
No
at
comment.
all, bro. Yeah.
No, it's just no, it's just just I love to do this, man. This is something I love to do, and I'm gonna keep trucking, man. I got a lot. I mean, since I started, man, I got a lot of. I mean, and even when you probably started, I mean, there's a lot of that animosity, the hate, and because you're striving to do what you love to do, and and you're striving for it, and you're doing it, you're gaining it, and you're getting the following, you're getting the people, and I'm gonna keep doing this till the wheels fall off. I may be in a pinchy wheelchair pedal.
Hey, it doesn't matter. Shit, you can still do it.
If I
You know
could
what I
still
mean?
talk at 85, 90 years old in a wheelchair, why not?
Why not, bro? You're sitting down doing it now. What would be wrong with that?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it.
That's why I give a lot of credit to Santos Leal out of Corpus Christi with his radio station out there, man. He's an older gentleman, man, and I look up to something like that, man. He's still out there, still kicking, still doing his thing, man, and even Freddie Martinez, man. I mean, for me to have him on an interview, man, it's awesome, man. And to go to his studio, check it out, man, and just legendaries like that, man, just gives me the joy, man. Just
It's their mentality, bro. De esas pistolas ya no se hacen, bro. Shit. Those are good guns. Those vatos, they're strong, man. They never stop. That's why they're still around. Those are the people you need to get advice from. Not me.
exactly.
Shit. I feel like I'm barely starting still. Those men, 50, 60 years, man, and they're still trucking shit. Take my hat off to them, man.
Yeah, I walked into Freddie Records, man. I'm like, ah, la máquina. I think I'm not correctly dressed. Pinchy t-shirt, sweats, and Freddie Martinez and
Yeah,
those suit. I'm
I'm
like, ah, la
telling you, bro.
máquina. I'm like,
I'm telling you. Those dudes,
I'm
man.
like, wow.
Yeah. Te estoy diciendo, they don't stop, vato. De esas pinches pistolas ya no
And
se
I think
hacen.
that what keeps them going, man. Is they don't stop, man. They keep on going.
It's that mentality, man. I feel like if they stop, that's it. But that's why they keep doing it, man, because it keeps them alive. You know what I mean? It's like me. They ask me, "Hey, so, hey, how do you feel that you're not with Michael anymore? How do you want me to feel? Like I'm still alive. I got to work. You know." But like I said, it's that's just life, man. There's bumps on the road, and that's just it. Fix it. Anything is possible. I don't I don't I don't regret the things that I've done in my past. You know what I mean? I just
Exactly.
I just try not to make those same mistakes again. You know what I mean? So, and I've learned a lot of that, man. And siempre me regaña mi vieja. Vato.
I bet she's got you on one of those little tracker deals, que no?
I told her, put me in the pinche tracker, me vale. But yeah, no, she's always getting after me. But for the good things, to do better. That's it. We're only here in this world once, man. Make the best of it.
Exactly.
That's it. But I appreciate you for the invite. And hombre, pues like I said, after 3 years, chinga, I finally made it. And David kept telling me, "Go, bro, you need to go, bro. Like you need to go." I'm like, you know what? It's 9 minutes. Let's go. Let's go.
was in bed.
I was laying down, bro.
Ah, la máquina.
Yeah, we had just
pillow and he's nodding off.
we had just got to the hotel, and I was just laying down. And
Well, I was waiting for your phone call when I called you. I didn't know you're still at work because you're like,
Yeah.
hey, call me when you get out of work. So I said, okay, well, I'll give this guy a buzz. So I called him and so I give Chris a ring and he's like, hey, can you call me? Can I give you a call back in about a half hour or about an hour? I'm like, yeah, sure. So I was over here putting the stuff together, torpedo, and then I'm like, okay, it's already getting about 8:40. He has not called yet. Is it?
yeah, no, we were still out there, man.
Did
we
he-
were
did-
still out there.
Did he fall asleep or did he?
We were still out there, and we got to the hotel. Like I said, I mean, we showered and I laid down. Like, damn, Damien, what should I do? He goes, bro, you'd be effed up if you don't go and this and that. I'm like, you know what?
Horrible friend.
Let's go. You'd be a horrible friend if you don't go. So I told him, you know what? Let's go, bro. Let's go. I'll message this guy that we're on our way. Because I told Damien, he's been asking me to go, man. I mean, what more? I'm 9 minutes away. Chingo, what's your excuse now? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, dude, here's the thing, man. Here in Roswell, man, you can get to one side of the town in like 15 minutes.
Oh,
I
we
mean-
come to realize that one today. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, you
no.
can get from one side of the. I mean, if traffic is flowing, man, you can get here within 15 minutes on both sides.
Really?
But if there's commotion going on, and you know how these idiots drive nowadays, cutting you off, and I mean, we still get that here. I mean, we're not a big city, but we still get that.
And we had to stop at because I told Damon, man, let's stop at Albertsons. I haven't been to an Albertsons in freaking years. Because they used to have an Albertsons in San Antonio. But bro, you talking about 20 years, if not more. So we stopped at this Albertsons here to get like whatever first sandwiches, man. Like, shit, because we get out of work, we don't want to go anywhere. We just want to relax. But you can never forget the sandwiches, bro, because a lot of people take those on the road. So don't tell me, no matter how rich you are, don't freaking tell me that you don't eat sandwiches on the road. God damn it, because you're lying. Yeah, but yeah, no. Like I said, I appreciate the invite, man. And I finally made it happen.
No, Chris, we appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule, man, to come and sit down, chit chat with us, hang out with us, man. And I mean, our doors are always open, man. And hopefully it doesn't take another 3 years to get another interview. If you're gonna release a couple of tracks, 4 songs, a video with Fidencio, I mean, hopefully it doesn't take 3 years to come back on our show,
No,
right?
it won't take 3 years because, like I said, the 23rd of January, if I'm not mistaken, we got to go back to the valley, and we're gonna do another music video. So I'll keep you posted on
And
that.
let me know, man. Maybe we bring Fidencio Ayala on the show and bring.
Definitely need to bring him over here, but he's more Spanish speaking guy. So
Hey, I got some Spanish people.
okay, yeah, no, then that's
I got chingo de todos, man. I got a lot of
you
people.
don't even want to know the English that he knows, bro, or that I've taught him. So don't, yeah. Yeah, he knows some English that I taught him, so that's not the proper one. I guarantee you, not coming from me. It's not the right English, bro.
All right, I'll remember that one. I remember that one. No, but we want to say thank you, Chris, and thank you, Damien. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to the familia de Rocha. Thank you to the familia, everybody, all the Salgado family out there. Everybody checking in from all over, man. Texas. Everybody, all our fans, all our family that check in everywhere. We're live on Roku. We're live on um, YouTube. We're live on Facebook. We're live on all the social media platforms tonight. And you can go back and check this interview back out on Roku. I'll be uploading it on Roku as soon as after the show's done. I do want to say thank y'all to all our listeners. Chris, is there any last words you'd like to say to your family, producers, management,
Man,
anybody that's out there? Any shout outs you'd like to give out there?
just thank you for watching, man, and like I said, I mean, stay humble and blessed, man, and that's mainly all I got to say. Maybe we'll see each other somewhere down whatever road in this world. You know what I mean? Feel free to say hi. If I don't recognize you, remember I need glasses to see, so don't think I'm ignoring you. But yeah, stay humble and God bless, man. To everybody, thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a blessed night.
Once again, man, Chris Arocha, man, that's right, man. Former drummer Michael Salgado, now he's with Fidencio Ariela, man. And be sure to follow him on all his social media platforms where you can go check their live performances out, man. That's where it's at, man. Um, got to have him here in the New Mexico Radio Talk Show studio headquarters, and do want to say thank you to all our proud sponsors: TGF Talent Studios, New Mexico Radio Talk Show, Hendog Promotions, La Huerta Promotions. We do want to say thank you. God bless you, and hasta la vista, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. God bless.
Se bañan.